What's up, guys? Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn, bringing you guys a Week 10 match taking on Stu in NCL. His team's scary, so we see the Clefable, Gigalith, blah, blah, blah. No Mega Zam, which is great. Actually, he left all of the special attackers that I was really scared about on the bench. Clef Virizion. Oh, this music always starts out super loud. So, yeah, if you haven't seen the team builder, you should definitely check that out. I go in depth with what I'm bringing and why I'm bringing it. Not really much more to say than that, I think. I think I'm going to lead Shaman because we don't see the Swallow. So Shaman is a really good lead against everything not named Mandibuzz. It's interesting that he thinks he's going to get body bagged when his matchup is incredible, but I'm just going to lead with Shaman because it just smacks absolutely everything that could lead here. Clef, Gigalith, both get just wrecked by Shaman. Clefable, standard Spit S set just gets demolished. Gigalith, standard Spit S set also gets demolished. So, yeah, I'm not really surprised to see Virizion as this weekend answer. I'm really not surprised to see that. It could be special Virizion, I guess. I was definitely a lot more threatened by Megazam, Chandelure, and Swallow, and so to see none of them is fantastic. Luminous Moss plus setup. Interesting. I feel like Encore is just a better option against setup Suicune. Chomp is also a decent play. It's probably going to be Boots Mandibuzz, though, if I had to guess. Chomp is a good switch in to the Haxorus this game. Shark doesn't look that great. But again, Shaman looks amazing, so I'm going to go off of that. Pretty much just going to click Seed Flare turn 1. Fun things for those of you who pay attention. You won't be able to see it on here, but I changed my background on Draft Hub. And I got a new avatar, which is kind of fun. Over here. The avatar. I'm not sure what he's thinking over here. Go check out the team builder if you want to see my sets. What do you lead? Like, what's your... These are your lead options, or these two. These are your lead options. If it's Haxorus and it's first impression... If it's Haxorus, it's going to be first impression. Mandibuzz lead. Huh? Why? Okay. I actually don't understand that at all. It's probably just going to U-turn. Like, if I had to guess, it's just going to U-turn. I'm going to go Klefki. There's the U-turn. I'm not sure what you want to bring in on Klefki is the thing. Drill. Okay. Pretty easy Magnet Rise here. There's the Iron Head. Again, fairly obvious Iron Head as well. Honestly, I kind of just want damage on this. As much as I like spikes in this matchup, I kind of just want damage. Iron Head did 49.5. This is Choice Band. Yeah, this is Choice Band. This is a roll to kill me. 57.7. It's Jolly Band. Can it be Adamant Band to get that roll? No, it's Jolly Band. I mean, Foul Play is doing... half. I can go Zapdos, though, on a Banded Iron Head. No chance of getting a static, but, you know, it's worthwhile. And then I get to Heat Wave. So now that we know that it's banded, that's fun. That's fun info. Is Heat Wave my play here? Actually, I feel like Toxic is my better play to catch whatever's switching in, because he knows that he can't kill me with another Iron Head here. It's pointless. If it's Clef, we'll find out if it's Unaware or Magic Guard. Could have just also doubled into Salazzle, which would have been fine against a Clef, but if the Gigalith comes in on the Heatwave here, I'd rather have it Toxic. This Mandibuzz must be defogged then, if this is Band Drill. There's no way he's got Rapid Spin. I kind of figured it might be this. I didn't talk about this in the Team Builder, but he didn't really have room for Sword Stance on his set for all the coverage options that he need. Hello? What? How? 49.5. What? Is it Iron Plate or something? No. Is it Adamant Iron Plate? Maybe. That's so obnoxious. Yeah, it's Adamant. Okay. This is so dumb. I'm going Chomp. Oh yeah, I'm Sandville. Forgot about that. So, like, what comes in now? Mandibuzz? I'm so mad about that. I'm so mad about that. Because I should have just Heat Waved, and it would have been fine. It would have been completely fine if I'd Heat Waved. He's forced to switch here, right? Like, I feel like he's forced to switch on the Earthquake. Because he has absolutely no idea what I can go for here. This is not clicking U-turn. I'm going Zapdos and clicking Roost. No, am I? I want to Roost with Zapdos because it's a really good check to Verzion and Haxorus and whatnot, but I feel like a Toxic is going to come out as well, and that scares me. Could be Defog. He knows I'm Sandvale now. What if he even brought Sand? It's probably Sand Force. Well, we know it's not Mold Breaker. I guess it could still be Sand Rush. U-turn, really? Okay, well, we paralyzed the Mandibuzz. Why would you U-turn? I'm now terrified of this Excadrill. Gigalith. If it Earthquakes me, it's probably going for Rocks. If I had to guess, it's going for Rocks. If it Earthquakes me, it's not doing that much unless it's offensive. It's about what you would expect. I'm going to try and Roost on this. Okay, Drill comes in. Alright, I guess we'll find out if this is Sand Force or not now. Flying. Excadrill. Sand Rush. Iron Plate. It has to be Iron Plate, by the way. It's not Expert Belt, based on the damage against Klefki, which is not super effective. So, Rock Slide. Sand. It's Adamant, we know that. Adamant Sand Force. In the sand. Rock Slide is not killing me. I'm going for Heat Wave. .43, so it is not Sand Force. It is definitely Sand Rush. No Burn. That kind of sucks a little bit. I could offer up my Klefki here. Or I could offer this up to the gods. Iron Head, Rock Slide. I think I'm fine offering this up. I've played this early game around this extra so horrendously. I really wish that I had calc to see iron plate damage. I would have definitely gone for Heat Wave in that case, and we would not be in this situation right now. The extra would be dead. Shaman's still looking phenomenal. Oh, okay, or we can get that. Please hit. Nice. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I am not apologizing for that. I will fucking take that every single day of the week. Holy shit, that is huge. That is massive. I could still lose this Clef. I don't need to Toxicate anymore now that rocks are up, though. I can find out if it's unaware based on it taking Rock's chip. Most of the time, I probably... Would Ironhead have even killed me? 24? Yeah. Well, no. No. It would not have killed me, but he could have gone for the flunch, and then I would have died to sand. Clef is a huge issue. I will not lie about that. Clef is a gigantic issue. It kind of relies on Shaman hitting Seed Flares against it, or to like try and set up. Actually, if it's set up, it's not terrible because I'm running Encore Salazzle. The problem is I don't know what you bring in here now, and do I just sack Zapdos to it, whatever it is? If it's Gigalith, I probably Roost though, right? Okay, so it's Haxorus. Moldbreaker Haxorus. So I definitely do sack Zapdos to this for sure. So I'm going to Toxic. Close Combat, which doesn't kill me. I could have Roosted on Close Combat. Haxorus, Close Combat. 17.8. It's probably Scarfed. If I had to guess, I would say this is Scarfed. And if it's not Scarfed, isn't Salazzle just my best option here anyways? 74. But it's at -1 split F. Yeah, it does not take a Sludge Wave. What about Shaman? Is Shaman fine here? If it's Scarf, CC won't kill me. Dazzling Gleam will obliterate this, and Dazzling Gleam will obliterate the Mana Buzz. We know now that it's Smooth Rock Gigalith, so that's good to know. I could go Salazzle. I'm just worried about Gigalith dealing with that somehow. I think I want to keep Salazzle healthy, and Shaman is less important to keep healthy because I have rest. So I'm going to Dazzling Gleam. We'll see if he gives up the Haxorus here or what he wants to do. I will two-shot Virizion. The only thing I'm probably not two-shotting is Clef. Okay. So it is unaware Clef. That's good to know. I'm actually just going to Seed Flare. 26. Fable. 26. It's probably Fizdef. It's probably mostly Fizdef. I'm going to Seed Flare here. This is actually a roll. This is actually a roll. Assuming I hit, it's a roll. This tells me that this is probably Scarf Haxorus, by the way, based on the way that he just played that. So I need to keep that in mind with Shark. That means I need 1 speed boost. I mean, I would have needed 2 with Excadrill, so I only need 1 now. I'm not sure how much Dark Pulse is doing to Haxorus, though, with Shark. So I will actually kill it after Rocks with Dark Pulse most of the time. 74? Or, sorry, 64 is what it'll be at, and I'm doing 62.4 min. But back to Shaman. because I'm not sure what his Seed Flare answer is. It's not this. 2%, and he's going to take Sand Chip. 27. So I must have seriously lowered. He's probably got a little bit of Spit F. 60. Earth Power does more than Dazzling Gleam because it's a higher base power. But I show off that I have it. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's a guaranteed kill on this Clef, though. Cool. Clef's dead. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And Sand is down. So I've shown off my set a little bit here. I'm not entirely sure that the Mandibuzz will even have Brave Virizion. Does Close Combat kill me? 57 to 67. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it would. I don't even have a counterplay to that. Well, my counterplay is Salazzle, which should obliterate this with Overheat. But I would like to keep Shaman alive. I think Klefki is probably the least valuable member at this stage, if I had to guess. Klefki doesn't take close combat anyways. If this sets up, do I have counterplay to that? I can go Shark and jab it, assuming that I don't need Shark later to outspeed Haxorus, which I will. The only way this kills me is if it's Orb, but I would kill myself to my own Orb, and this is relatively important in terms of killing the Gigalith. So I think I'm going to go Keys. We'll find out what this is. He's seen Dazzling Gleam now, but he doesn't know if I have Air Slash. I mean, he should probably assume that I don't have Air Slash because I'm running Dazzling Gleam. Obviously didn't tech it because Dazzling Gleam covered Mandibuzz, Virizion, plus Haxorus already. It's interesting that he brought the Unaware Clef. Sludge Wave not a kill. No, it's not. I can't really risk that either. Like, I actually have to go for the Overheat against this. Close Combat, 42. It's lefties. Okay, it's lefties. That is great knowledge. I mean, at -1, I don't have to risk it. Sludge Wave will kill at -1. So, 42. It was a bit of a high roll. I could go for Prankster Spikes here. I think I'm gonna do that, because I die anyways, so there's not really a point in me clicking D-Gleam here. So I can just get a layer up. Did the Mandibuzz switch in after Rocks came in? I don't think it did, right? It led. Led and U-turned out, and then it came in on the turn that I got Rocks up and U-turned out, so... I can just go Salazzle, and I can freely click Sludge Wave here. Or I could Overheat. I think either way the Gigalith is most likely the switch in at this point. Both of these would kill this. Gigalith, I'm doing approximately 0 damage to with either move, but Sludge Wave is a chance to poison. I could also double into the Shaman on what I expect to be Gigalith, or double into Garchomp on what I expect to be Gigalith. That's also not a bad play. Kind of like that play. So now I'm in with Chomp. I might just be able to SD, honestly. Earthquake would kill this. I'm not dying to anything except Explosion. But Explosion's got a chance to miss. And Garchomp isn't valuable to me anyways, but if I get an SD up and the Mandibuzz switches in... Yeah. Okay, it's not Boots. That's good to know. It's on +2. It's definitely not specially defensive, and it's also not Boots. I would guess that it's probably Rocky Helmet. I probably just go for damage, to be honest. See what we get out of that 46. It is going to Foul Play, and it did not miss the Foul Play. That's great info. I can go Shark. Virizion an issue for Shark. Gigalith's still an issue. I can go Salazzle and Sludge Wave. But the Gigalith comes back in. I was hoping for either a Sandveil miss or a full para there, and I would have been in a great position. Now I'm in a less good position because I'm still not dealing with this Gigalith, which is taking 24% to be fair. Or 22%? 22%? It was at 88. No, 24%. So it'll be down to 40. But I can't chip it down with Salazzle enough. I can go Shark and click Hydro. But I'm not doing enough damage to Virizion. And if I miss, that's really bad. I'm not doing any kind of damage to Virizion with Shark. I'm not sure. Shaman might be the play here. Leftovers Virizion. I don't really have a switch into Virizion. So, okay, if I go Shaman, I'm going to have to sack something afterwards to the Virizion coming in, because I can go Shaman and just Dazzling Gleam here. Nothing is going to switch in. He is going to sack the Mandibuzz. And then what? Then my Shaman is wide open to die to close combat from Virizion. Which leaves me the option to go Salazzle again. What's the point in any of that? I should be going Salazzle, and then if the Gigalith comes in, I go Shaman. Still not sure what the moves are, but is my Shaman gonna live like Gigalith Rock Blast or Stone Edge? I would live Rock Blast. Well, 3 hits of Rock Blast. I would not live Stone Edge. So Salazzle it is. And I just Sludge Wave. And I think it's his best play here to give this up. I think that's his best play, is to give this up. Unless he wants to save it as a sack to the Shaman. And then he would go Gigalith, which is taking, I guess, potentially a Sludge Wave Poison on top of that. Okay, so he's going to go Gigalith. Alright. So we're going to get the Sludge Wave damage off. 23. I do get the Poison. So that really sucks for him. Because that means that I can just click it now. Again. That actually really sucks for him that I got the Sludge Wave Poison there. Because he would have lived that otherwise. And I knew that he was Smooth Rock too. So Hackstress is what comes in. I think I need to keep this around. Do I need Shaman? I don't need Shaman anymore. It is Outrage. So it's locked into Outrage. Which means I get to go Shark. And I get to click Protect. Shark's not going to be able to deal with Virizion. But I'm going to be able to get a kill on this Haxorus. Yeah, Shark is not dealing with Virizion at all. I'm not sure why he's waiting here. He literally has to click Protect. Or Outrage, I mean. He's locked into it. I don't know about the damage Shark against Virizion. But I feel like this is going to come down... Okay, so Jab does a lot more than I thought. Rocks and Spikes is 6% plus 12%, so it's 18. Plus perhaps a turn of Sand. Alright, so I actually think my best play here is to jab on a Virizion switch in. Oh. Right, this is Scarfed. Okay, so now I have to hope he hits himself in confusion or I lose. So I guess that's the play. No. I was max. Okay, well, GG's. Alright, well, that sucks. I planned out that game plan, but didn't plan it out well enough. I clicked protect. I was max speed. I didn't have an option there besides it hitting itself in outrage. I guess I should have double protected. That was my play, was to double protect. Well, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't. This matchup was horrendous, but Scarf Haxorus was really well played on his part because he chipped my Zapdos down early. Yeah, so that's gonna be for me. I hopefully you guys enjoyed. Kinda. I'm 5-5 plus 4 now, and then we have an FF win next week that I talked about in the team builder. So I'll be 6-5 plus 7. So I didn't lose any differential out of this. Essentially, it was a 0-0, and I gained a win and a loss. So that kind of sucks because Stu is gonna potentially catch up because he has an FF win in week 12. So now he's actually 6-5 plus 0. So all I have on him is differential at the moment, and I don't have the head-to-head. So anyways, that'll be that, and I will catch you guys for week 12 against Aaron.